What's up, guys? I'm Polypopo. Thank you very much for coming to the channel. If you're new to the channel, I go over tons of different workflow on the MPC. I try to keep you up to date on it and show you some cool little tips and tricks along the way. It can be extremely intimidating, but I like to just share the content on here, and I'm getting a good response on it. Today, what I want to show you guys is the whole clip on the MPC. You know, whenever you start off the screen, on your main screen says sequence track, plug-in, or drums, keys. We're going to go over the clips today, and I want to show you how to what we're gonna do, okay, is take 6 tracks, bounce them to clips, and then I want to show you how to go in and out of them, so that the point is, if you have 28-bar loops inside of your MPC and you have the stems for them, this is a good way to tie them all together. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you what I mean. Like, you could put all your kicks on one row. You have all your banks, A, B, C, and D. We're going to go over some of this stuff. I think it's overlooked, and it's something, like I say, to be able to tie in all your music together. So let's get right in here. And please, if you find any value in the channel, or if this inspires you in any way, share the video, okay? Subscribe too, but share the video more than anything. But yeah, let's get right in here and check it out. We're going to go here to a new project. And of course, if you want to go ahead and skip through, you can go ahead and just take your kicks and put them on one row of pads, your snares over here, your melodies here, and so on and so on. And you do have banks A, B, C, and D. Now, when you load up your MPC, what I want to show you guys here also is they have all these templates up here. And if you go through each one of them, they all do something different for you. You don't have to start up with all those things. I went through my own stock sounds, and I go through my user template. I made a video on how to make a user template if you want to check that out. But I call it up every time, especially for making an album. You're going to use the same 10 drums and the same 10 instruments most likely. So right off the bat, usually whenever, because, like I say, to go through all of your sounds, I stayed away from the plugins and everything. I wanted to use the sounds that were in my MPC. So I hit Shift Browse, and then I go through these sounds that are inside of my MPC, and then it allows you to use more than 9 tracks of, you can use 9 plugins, but you can use a whole bunch of key groups, and key groups are the instruments. Anyway, let's go in here. Like I say, you got your drums, plugins, your key groups, but today we're going to go over the clips. And when you hit Edit Clips, there's nothing in here, and it's like, okay, well, let's put some stuff in here. So basically what we're going to do, I'm going to load up this plugin that I have. Let's close this. On track 8, I usually have my drums. So we got our kick, right? I'm going to make let's make a 2-bar loop. I want to make this as quick as possible. I know you guys have a lot of stuff to do. So we're just going to make 6 tracks, and we're going to do the same thing over and over as repetition, okay? But once you do this, you'll know how to do it, and you'll always know how to do this, okay? And it's very, very cool, especially if you were to take your old projects at the same BPM, because normally it's at 120. So just trust me on this, okay? What we're gonna do is just record a couple of drums. I'm gonna go here, overdub play, 2, 3, 4. Cool. I'm going to stop. I'm going to hit this pencil here by track, and I'm going to bounce a sample right here. All right? Just trust me on that. Don't even leave this screen. All we're going to do is hit this grid edit. I'm going to select all these drums. They should be highlighted. We're going to hit erase. And we're just going to erase them. All right? So now when you hit play, you get nothing. Beautiful, right? So I hit shift stop to go back to the beginning. Now I want to do that again. That first one went. Now this one's going to be different. I want 2 different variations, and then I want 2 different variations of this, and then we'll add 2 melodies and we'll call it a day. But check it out. I just want to show you how this works. Another kick. Okay, nothing fancy. We're going to hit the pencil, And like I say, if you have different projects with different kick drums, you can just load up 50 or 60 different kicks. So I bounce it to sample. I'm going to hit the thing. We're going to delete it. Next, I want to go to my main again, and we're going to do this. Something whack, right? It's not about the song. It's the workflow, guys. Check this out. Cool enough for me. Pencil. Remember, there are no bad beats, guys. A bad beat is work that wasn't put into one or one that is not out there. So we're going to hit delete. And you're like, trust me, they're saving in the sample pool. I'm going to show you where to find all these. After you hit bounce the sample, I'm going to show you where to find them. So we hit main again. I want one more variation of that hi-hat. And you could add as many as you want. Okay, something stupid. Okay, that's not even stupid. What's stupid is not doing anything at all. We're bouncing this to a sample. Okay, cool. So we got 4 samples. We got the kicks. We got 2 different of those. Now I want 2 different pianos, because I want to show you how to tie these in together. Let's go. Something crazy. We're going to bounce this to a sample. I want to clear that on the grid. We're going to select all these notes. Hello. And we're going to erase them because we bounced them to a sample. And let's go back to track 3. I want to make sure that I erased all of those, because I heard something playing there and it wasn't supposed to be. Either way, I think I messed that up. But let's see what happens when I push play. Where is that? It's on track 8. Grid. Pencil. It still only copied that one track because I have to do each individual track. So we're still in the clear. Okay, so we got one piano loop, and it's erased. We'll hit play here. Nothing. Good. Shift stop. Beginning of the sequence. For this one, I'm just going to go. For this one, I'm going to go back to piano. We'll play something. No matter what it is. Cool enough for me. Pencil, bounce a sample. And now you want to go ahead and hit the grid. It's just repetition, guys. You see, every time that I make something, I go to the grid and I erase. After I bounce it to sample, I erase it out of here so I can reuse it again, okay? So we're done making the whole song. This is what I'm talking about. If you go to your clips now, you hit clip edit, and you can go to pad. That's where we're at right now, which you can select what pad you want and then assign the sample. Okay. Or you can go to the program itself and select, I want this pad to be this. And you can see what you're putting on there. We bounced all these tracks, so we got 8. But we didn't label them. I was sloppy and in a hurry. So take your time doing that. Now I have to go in here and listen to each one. Okay. To turn it on, you hit it. To turn it off, you hit it again. On this pad, I want to. Should be another kick. No, it's not. Where's my other kick? Where is she? Here it is. Cool. So I have this kick and this kick. Turn them both off. Now on this here, I want those variations of the drums that I did. Remember the hi-hats? So we want this. And then on this pad, we want this one. You hear the difference? You can see them. I'm going to turn them off. Now, remember, we only did 6 tracks. Now, if you got all kinds of stuff going on, we got that loop there. And on this pad, we got, should be another loop. That one. So now what you can do, you can juggle in between your stuff. And it is just, I love it. It's just a good, fun way to be able to get in your MPC and use these. And I wanted to show you guys this. It's just, the beat is whack, right? But the workflow is legit. Well, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that helped, and now you know how to use those clips. I actually got a whole lot of different songs in controller. Like if you look in the files where you can just drag those kicks right onto each pad. You got bank A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H. I mean, that's a lot of 16 pads, man. So you could really sit here all day and go through all of your music. You don't have to finish out the whole song this way. You can just keep adding to it. A lot of the times, like I say, I'm playing, and then I end up locking into that 120 tempo. So always tap out your time too before you start your sequence, or else they're all going to be locked in. But it's cool to be locked in. If not, you have to adjust your tempos to fit. But this is legit, dude. I really like this. I like it. It's good. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. See you on the next one.